Hey everyone, my name is Gelby and you are watching Over WK, where we talk about everything audio and the many theories behind it. Today we will talk about saturation. Theorists would define saturation as a phenomena that happens when the maximum available headroom is reached. The term emerged with analog audio, since all analog devices have a finite dynamic range, at the end of which saturation happens. Saturation is often used in a studio environment in many styles of music. Keep in mind that saturation will often limit your peaks and increase your average levels, so you might want to use it wisely. The nonlinear response of analog devices has and still contributes massively to music, and it's constantly being emulated by software developers. You're probably wondering, how does this help me get better mixes? For this, let's check out a few examples. To demonstrate, I am going to use UAD's Oxide Tape. The plugin is quite simple to use and very effective. You can use it to add character and texture to your mixes. Sometimes I use 15 IPS to add the lower end bump. This was quite the characteristic of a lot of rock records. The 7.5 IPS will give you a bump in the 6K region. The EQ option will give you a lot of interesting characteristics to add. In our situation right now, I'm using the CCIR option, and the VU meter will tell us exactly how much we are pushing into tape. So I'm gonna play some drums for you guys, and let's listen to how it sounds. So I'm gonna enable Oxide Tape on kick, bass, snare and percussions. So you can clearly hear that we have a more consistent lower end and there's a nice snap to the kick. Let's hear again before. After. For our snare, I'm just pushing 9 dB into tape. This has given it a bit of grit and saturation. Let's listen again before. After. For our bass, I am not pushing too much, I'm just pushing enough to hit 0. You can hear how instantly it makes it sound. Let's hear again before. After. That was a quick example of how saturation can really help your mixes. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope this gave you some information to use in your mixes. If you want to know more, feel free to leave a comment or reach out directly to me. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Thanks very much and happy mixing.